Greetings everyone, welcome aboard. My name is Joseph James. It's November 16th, 2010. Here's your live channel recap. Happy Wacky Wednesday to you guys. Wednesday before OPEX, always a wacky Wednesday in the room, that's for sure. Had a great day though. But before we get started this morning though, guys, we're growing our team of educators right now, right? And you're invited to come join our team of traders and educators. Are you the best at what you do, guys? Are you very good? Are you the best at what you do? Well, if you think you're the best at what you do, guys, as you guys know, we focus on some select futures markets in our trade room, right? Crude, gold, Russell, right? We trade the euro. Now, maybe you're trading other markets. Maybe you're trading the S&P. Maybe you're trading stocks. You're trading ETFs. You're trading Forex. Right? Fixed income, you're trading Eurex products, right? The ags. Well, guys, 2010 has been a record-breaking year. And again, we focus on some very specific futures markets. But are you an educator out there? Are you a professional trader? You think you have what it takes, guys? Want to get featured on our daily blog? We get a spot for you on the blog. We get a spot for you on our team of traders at schooloftrade.com. If you're the very best at what you do, guys, I want to hear from you guys. Email me, drop me an email, jj@schooloftrade.com, and I want you guys to be our next new addition to our team of traders and educators here at schooloftrade.com in 2011. All right, so drop me an email. If you're good at what you do, guys, we want to hear from you. Keep in touch. Let's see here. Now, if you're on the blog right now, if you're watching this video on the blog right now, guys, right above me here, right above me, if you're on the blog right now, right, if you're not on the blog, there should be a link below the video that will take you right back to the blog. But if you're on the blog right now, don't forget, right above me, okay, all these topics above me, right, Beginner's Corner, Trade Room Resources, webinars, get to know the blog, right, lots of stuff above me here, guys, so click on that link above me here. Okay, then below me, you'll see a search box. You can search for any topic you want in the blog, right? Whether you want to hear about chart time frames or what Wacky Wednesday is or tax benefits for traders. Okay, you can search for that stuff, guys, on the blog there as well. We have live support. You can click on the YouTube link, Facebook link for some of our social media pages. Our YouTube page has more videos than our blog does, right? If you haven't seen the YouTube page, guys, you're missing out. Check the YouTube page out. And then don't forget, at the bottom of that blog, you'll see the follow me button, as well as the newsletter sign-up form. It's always a good idea, guys. Follow the blog. That way you get all the new updates whenever something gets posted. And then don't forget, also join the newsletter. The newsletter will send out updates to you guys whenever something new is posted as well. All right, guys? So get to know the blog. Lots of great stuff in the blog. Let's get started here. How are you today? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 trades today. Gold and crude, as you guys can see, right? Again, gold and crude here. We had a couple losses on the gold, one scratch, one full stop. Boy, 10:30 though, this was the news today, guys. We had 10:30 news out there this morning, and after the 10:30 news, we took the crude short and made a bunch of money on crude this morning. So we knew we had 10:30 inventories to wait for on crude, so that pretty much kept us out of crude until after 10:30. Made some good money on gold to get our day started. Finished up our day with the crude oil, right? Another successful day here in the room, 248 ticks, over $2,400, guys. This now brings our monthly total $27,000 for the month. We've only got about $7 grand to go here to knock that top number off from last month. The record-breaking month last month was $34,000 last month. We got $27,000 and change here this month so far. 248 ticks, weekly total $85.90, monthly total $27,500, and of course yearly total over $200,000 on only 4 contracts. We follow simple patterns. Our simple rules tell us which one of those patterns to take, and we always trade according to our rules here in the room. And you guys can see another great day here for all of our members. All right, what's the most important thing that happened today? What happened today? Well, today was Wacky Wednesday. We also had a great members training today at 11:30. That was a good training we had today. We went over a bunch of great stuff with our members today at 11:30. But Wacky Wednesday is the Wednesday before options expiration. So on Friday morning, right, or should I say on Saturday morning, options expire. Friday is the last trading day of this week, which means at the end of the day on Friday, all of those professional traders must have their portfolios balanced before options expire on Saturday morning. Now, if you're a professional trader, you're not going to wait till Friday morning, right? You're going to start doing this now on Wednesday morning. So Wacky Wednesday, that's the Wednesday before the 3rd Friday of the month, which is options expiration Friday. All right, so we knew we had a little bit, right? A little bit of concern over that today. Not much, right? Not much. We don't trade the E-minis very often here anymore. Trade mostly commodities right now. So E-minis are more, kind of susceptible of Wacky Wednesday. We also saw the dollar. The dollar was giving us some mixed signals today. We had an inside day in a narrow trading range in the dollar. What that basically told us is to be careful. But we also saw a rising ATR. So we had some kind of mixed signals. Okay, inside day, narrow range in the dollar, but we had rising ATR. Okay, which pretty much told us we had to be careful, but the rising ATR really told us, right, get ready for a pretty good day. Okay, dollar ATR is very strongly correlated, okay, to our profit for that day. So while the dollar ATR rises, so does our profit. Okay, so we looked at the dollar ATR, that gave us a good heads up, expect good things to come today. We had some early morning trades on gold. Okay, had 4 trades on gold that put about $1,000 in our pocket. Then we spent the next 45 minutes kind of waiting for that 10:30 news to come out. At 10:30, the crude oil inventories came out. We completely nailed that news event to the wall. We saw low inventories at 10:30. We saw low, industrial production? Durable goods on Tuesday. So low durable goods on Tuesday. We saw low inventories on Wednesday for crude inventories. That told us those low inventories were not because of increasing demand, but because of excessive, right? Because of lack of demand, right? So lack of production. All right, guys. So 10:30 news came out. We read the 10:30 news perfectly. We knew the 10:30 news, that drop in inventory was not going to cause price to rise. We knew that was a false, right? It was a false reading. So we shorted the highs on crude and just killed, right, the last hour of the market, making over $1,000 on crude towards the end of the morning as well. So a little bit in the beginning, we had to wait through 9 o'clock, 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock. Once 10:30 came around, that's when the music turned down, right? All the party got started once that 10:30 news came out. All right, now again, like I said, we started off with a dollar. Here's my dollar. Now what I noticed right away in the dollar is my trading range right now was a lot narrower than the range beforehand. Okay, so we call this an inside day, right? We call this an inside trading day because we're not through the highs, we're not through the lows of the range from yesterday. All right, so again, inside day. You can also tell, look at the difference here, right? Look at the difference in the range today compared to the range yesterday, right? It's a narrow day. Okay, so we're seeing an inside day and a very narrow trading range. Now, normally that would spell disaster for us, right? That would usually spell disaster. But the ATR, right, that was the big reason why we were so confident. The ATR was rising, and it was actually rising pretty strong. It was pretty steep. That ATR indicator was really jumping. So that told us be on the lookout, right? May have to wait for it, but be on the lookout for some good trades today. Okay, rising ATR, that's going to bring wider trading ranges on everything else we trade. So the dollar gave us some mixed signals, okay, but the fundamentals in the dollar told us we should be okay today. All right, now we got our day started on gold here, but let's grab a look at crude first. Okay, here's crude oil. Now crude was actually a real simple pattern first. We had this one trend line here. That was pretty much all we had to work with today. And then we had this sideways range, right? We marked up, we saw that we had double tops, double bottoms, right? So we can easily define this sideways trading range. Now, as you guys know, I can easily trade a sideways range, just buy the lows and sell the highs, right? Not too difficult. So what I'll do is now, I wanted to buy the lows down here and sell the highs up here. Well, we actually did exactly that. All right, we did exactly that. Now, what happened was we actually ended up selling, okay, the first trade of the day on crude. We came up, we tested the highs, and we sold the highs on crude for the first trade. Okay, that was the first trade today. We sold the highs. Okay, the second trade happened at 10:30, which was right there. At 10:30, we were at the highs again. News came out. Inventories were lower. We knew the market had made the wrong assumption, though, based upon what we know about reading news. Low inventories would usually mean excessive demand. In this case this morning, though, we saw durable goods, right? We saw durable goods drop, which is a good sign the economy is slowing down. When durable goods drop, people are not producing as much crude oil anymore, which means that was the real reason why the inventories were low.